hours.
Yes, what's 50 hours in a year converted to kindness?
So bring your good times and your left.
1 hour of your time.
It's like one gold nugget to someone.
Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time.
Ang dalawang institusyong ito ay nagmula sa malalim na dibusyon ni na Dr. Vicente Santos Sr. at Ginang Juliet Santos kay Maria na tinaguriang Our Lady of Fatima.
It's up to you.
It is a gracious coincidence that OLFU and FUMC's 50th anniversary coincides with the 100th anniversary of the apparition of Our Lady of Fatima. So the pilgrimage of the image of Our Lady of Fatima throughout the year 2017 is just a perfect timing and a heartfelt homage to our patroness.
Come on. Let's celebrate. Everybody come on. Celebrate good.
A series of holy masses will be celebrated in all campuses ng tahimik, payak, at taimtim. Ito ang ginintuang pasasalamat ng mga taga-Fatima para sa lahat-lahat ng mga ginintuang araw na nagdaan at sa mga darating pang mga araw.
Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time.
Ginto! Wow! 50 na kami!
Being a scholar is both a blessing and a challenge for me. Isa rin to sa nagiging motivation ko to work hard on my studies. Wala na yatang masasaya pa sa pagkamit ng mga pangarap ko. And I'm thankful sa Fatima dahil they've been part of my holistic growth. I am a proud scholar. Achieving my dreams is like winning a pot of gold.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Para magsama-sama ang 5 campuses sa isang sports event,
It is an opportunity to build camaraderie and ma-showcase na din tayo sa mga Fatimanan.
Nako! Sobrang epic nito!
Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright.
The vision of improving Commencement rings true today. Fatima partnering with Habitat for Humanity to build 50 homes for 50 families. Amazing, di ba?
Yes, they are blessed. And as Fatimanians, sa pamamagitan ng pagtulong natin sa kanila, mas lalo tayong pinagbe-bless.
Golden opportunities, partner!
Tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
50 years!
50! Go on, go! Go on, go! She's worth the run!
Being an alumna of the College of Medicine, one of the activities that we engage in is to participate in medical missions. And it's probably one of the most fulfilling activities that a doctor can ever go into. Why? Because through the medical missions, hindi lang naiibsan mo yung mga nararamdaman ng pasyente mo, pero makita mo lang ang ngiti nila dahil natulungan mo sila, panalong-panalo ka na. Parang 24 karat gold na.
Throughout the years, so bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate your body with you. Come on.
From Fatima's beginnings of a humble 25-bed hospital along MacArthur Highway to the highly expansive and progressive institution it is today, a simple dream of the founders, the challenges they encountered and overcame, how they thrived and won, and how we keep on winning today. Panahon na para maibahagi ang napakagandang storyang ito, ang golden years ng Fatima, past, present, and future.
Let's celebrate. Everybody come on.
For Fatima to spearhead an international conference is already a big first step for the university.
And you know what, Doc? We will be inviting our almost 100 international partners.
We already had the commitments of our locally based experts from different fields.
And more than that, we are flying in 4 international experts to share their knowledge and skills to everyone.
throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We are gonna celebrate your body with you.
This is gold.
Ginto ito.
50 na kami!
I am a proud alumna of Olfu. Because of the knowledge and the trainings I received, naging mahusay ang buhay ko ngayon. At isa sa pinagkautangan ko ay ang Fatima. This school taught me kung ano yung mga dapat pahalagahan sa buhay at kung paano. The things I learned for Fatima became part of my person. I will always look back to where it all began. I will keep the ties with the people and the organization who gave me golden wings to do greater things.
Celebrate good times, come on! It's our celebration. Celebrate good times, everything's gonna be alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time.
Happy 50 years!
Cheers to 50 years!
I can't wait for December. Together, colleagues, bosses, co-teachers, mentors, friends, staff, priceless relationships built within the four corners of Fatima. We will have a very extra special night together.
It's alright. It's alright.
And to be recognized and acknowledged for our efforts and initiatives. Napaka-special ng gabing ito. We will meet our exemplary champions, our outstanding performers, and even those with a strong spirit of volunteerism. As an awardee last year, I can say that the pride and joy one feels are simply immeasurable. 2017, truly golden.
Have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
Too many more years, Fatima! Too much more, Fatima!
Forward to the future, Fatima!
50 years!
A glorious journey to save their hearts!
We will reach at 50!
We are out!
50 years!
Celebrate good times, come on! Well, it's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on!
The head of the Student Financial Services, Mr. Vincent Kenneth S. Mercado. The Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Maylene Santos Abansantos. The Vice President for Academic Affairs and the Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Heraclio D. Lagrada. the Executive Vice President and Vice President for Finance and Administrative Services, Mr. Don Augusto Santos. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming our University President, Dr. Caroline Marian Santos Enriquez, together with this afternoon's guest of honor and commencement speaker, the Bishop of the Diocese of Malolos, His Excellency, the Most Reverend Dennis C. Villarojo.
Ang
Madam President, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council of Our Lady of Fatima University, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduating class for the first semester of school year 2019-2020 for the following degree programs: Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, Bachelor of Arts in Communication Arts, Bachelor of Science in Culinary Management, Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management, Bachelor of Science in Travel Management, Bachelor of Science in Tourism, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, Bachelor of Science in Accounting Technology, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Banking, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Operations and Supply Chain Management, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Science in Entertainment and Multimedia Computing, Bachelor of Science in Criminology, Bachelor in Education, major in Early Childhood Education, Bachelor in Secondary Education, major in English, Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation, Bachelor of Science in Marine Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Bachelor in Medical Laboratory Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy, Bachelor of Science in Physical Therapy, Bachelor of Science in Respiratory Therapy, Associate in Computer Science, and 2-year Hotel and Restaurant Services. These candidates have completed all the requirements as prescribed by the Commission on Higher Education and that of our university. I petition you to bestow upon them the hood and the colors of the degrees they have been merited. May they always cherish it with the dignity and the honor it deserves.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Academic Council and the Board of Trustees of the Our Lady of Fatima University, I hereby confer upon you the colors symbolic of the degree and programs you have been merited, together with all the rights and privileges as well as obligations thereto appertaining. May you always wear them with the dignity and compassion that your profession and your alma mater can be proud of. Congratulations.
We shall now recognize our graduates who gave honor to the university by being the top-notchers in recent board examinations. Our awardees from the Valenzuela City campus. Physical Therapist Licensure Examination, August 2019. Top 1, Mr. Alexis B. Templique. Top 9, Ms. Roslyn M. Maderse. Respiratory Therapist Licensure Examination, September 2019. Top 2, Mr. Rubenji S. Hidalgo. Top 5, Mr. Levin S. Salazar. Pharmacist Licensure Examination, August 2019. Top 2, Mr. Van Angelo O.C. Nurse Licensure Examination, June 2019. Top 9, Mr. Justin Carlo V. Masapia. And now our awardee from the San Fernando campus. Physical Therapist Licensure Examination, August 2019. Top 10, Ms. Miracle B. Gotiaco.
gentlemen, good afternoon. Our guest of honor and commencement speaker this afternoon served as the auxiliary bishop of the Archdiocese of Cebu from 2015 to 2019. He had been into the academy as a philosophy professor at the San Carlos Seminary College in Cebu for 25 years. He was the personal secretary of His Eminence, the late Ricardo Cardinal Vidal, from 1994 to 1998 and from 2001 to 2010. The coordinator of the Archdiocese of Cebu Pastoral Planning Board for 18 years since 2001. He was also the chairman of the pastoral team of the parish of Our Lady of the Sacred Heart in capital site Cebu City from 2010 to 2019, and was the Secretary General of the 51st International Eucharistic Congress from 2015 to 2016. He earned his college degree at the San Carlos Seminary in the Archdiocese of Cebu and completed his theological studies and priestly formation at the Royal and Pontifical University of Santo Tomas in Manila from 1989 to 1994, where he also had a licentiate degree in ecclesiastical philosophy from the Pontifical. He also holds a doctorate in philosophy degree from the Pontifical University of the Holy Cross in Rome, Italy, where he studied from 1998 to 2001. He was ordained as a priest on June 10, 1994, and in 2015, the Holy Father Pope Francis appointed him as a bishop and was ordained on August 10 of the same year. This brilliant bishop shared during his ordination that his elevation to the episcopacy is nothing but God's work. He chose as his episcopal motto, and I quote, "Consolamini popule meius," unquote, which means, "Be consoled, my people," which is taken from the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 1, and I quote, "Comfort, comfort my people," unquote. Indeed, he was sent to our midst as the Lord's way of comforting us. A year after the passing away of the fourth bishop of the Diocese of Malolos, where Valenzuela City is under its ecclesiastical jurisdiction, he was appointed as the bishop of the diocese and was canonically installed on August 21st of this year. The humility of this man is worthy of emulation. In one of his messages, he shared, and I quote, "For you, I may be a bishop, but with you, I am a fellow pilgrim," unquote. On a lighter note, he was described by the late Cardinal Vidal as an eloquent writer and a trustworthy companion in the apostolate, a son to his parents Benedicto and Bernadita, and a brother to his 3 siblings. He hopes to bring God's presence to his people in his small ways as a bishop, and considers the gift of episcopacy not just a joy, but as a longing for the Lord. My dear Olfu administrators, faculty members, graduates, parents, and guests, it is a great honor and privilege to introduce our commencement speaker for this afternoon, the Bishop of the Diocese of Malolos, His Excellency, the Most Reverend Dennis C. Villarojo.
Dr. Caroline Marian Enriquez, President of Our Lady of Fatima University, Mr. Don August Santos, Executive Vice President and Vice President for Finance, Dr. Maylene Abad Santos, Vice President for Student Affairs, and Dr. Heraclio Lagrada, Vice President for Academic Affairs, the administration, faculty, and staff of Our Lady of Fatima University, faculty members, dear students, graduates, parents, brothers and sisters, good afternoon to everybody. I thank Dr. Laureles for the introduction, and I hope the introduction will not be longer than my talk, because it's going to be very short, I assure you. I will just share with you what I have always been sharing with young kids at confirmation rites, during confirmation. I've always been frustrated that during confirmation, I speak to 7-year-old children, when in fact confirmation is about the sacrament of maturity. And here before me are mature young people. You know, mature does not have to be contrary to young. As you know, youth can be very much complementary to having a mature mind, because maturity is knowledge of what is right and what is wrong, and to live rightly in one's life. I remember when I was in high school, that was yet a time when there were no cell phones. I would sometimes come home late because of, you know, what high school students do. Dilly-dallying at school or going to friends' homes and so on and so forth. When I come home, and this was already late at night, when I get off from the jeepney at that corner where I usually get off, I see my mother standing, waiting for me. And this is an area where we live which is quite isolated and dark. And it's a long way from home, because I still have to walk 15 minutes to get home. But at around 11 o'clock in the evening, my mother was there, standing and waiting for me. Then I somehow got irritated. Why does she have to do that? Why doesn't she just wait at home? And she said, I was worried because you did not inform and you did not call. And I said, why do you have to worry? I'm already grown up. And she said, you cannot, remember this, you cannot force the people who love you not to worry. precisely because you are loved, that there will always be people who will worry about you. And I'm sure all of you have people who love you. If you just look behind you, your parents are there rooting and cheering for you. And I think they are happier at the moment than you graduates are. Because happiness at the success of somebody is incumbent upon the love that they have invested in you. And these parents of yours did not just invest the resources that you used to go through school. More than that, they invested their hearts on you. That might lighten up our hearts. But if you come to think of it, it's a very heavy burden to carry. To realize that somebody loves you. Some people say, I'm happy because people love me. And sometimes you post on Facebook feeling loved, which is a good feeling. But sometimes we do not recognize and realize what a burden that is. Because if we are loved, then there will always be people who will worry about us. And when there are people who worry about us, it somehow limits our movements, our choices. That is because there are people who are afraid for us. There are people who worry about us. We cannot do things that will hurt them, that will burden them, that will disappoint them. And that's the burden of being loved. On one hand, you say, it takes away my freedom. It takes away my freedom. Why can I not just be free to do what I want? Why can I not choose whatever it is that I desire? Before you look forward to what you want to do with your life, look backwards to the people who worry about you. And although you're already mature and old enough to make choices for yourself, you cannot just forget them. You cannot just set them aside, because freedom is limited by love. When we love, there will always be choices we are not capable of making because we are afraid of hurting the ones who love us and the ones we love. And that is one principle in life that we'll always have to remember. As young adults, you are now free, even more free than before, because now you can make choices on your own. You can choose your path in life. But always remember, there will always be people who worry about you because they love you. And that alone should be a matter for our discernment, a burden that we will have to carry and to consider whenever we make decisions. Because the decisions that we make will always affect not only our lives, our future, but those who love us and those whom we love. And some people say, to hell with these people who love me. I'd rather be free than be loved. Really? That's not a choice mature people make. Because love is what makes our decisions meaningful. You can make decisions without considering the ones you love, and eventually you'll end up with a blank wall. Because the decisions you have been making is not for others, but only for yourself. Second, and there are three, so don't worry, we're about to end. Second is decisions. We want to make right decisions in life so that we can make people happy, not only ourselves, but also others, especially the ones we love and the ones who love us. But how to make good decisions? Why is it that there are times when we fall into rotten decisions? We remember St. Paul lamenting his condition. I do what I do not want to do, that which I want to do, I do not do. What a miserable man I am. That is because within the human condition, there's always the capability of making mistakes. And how do we overcome this inner weakness? First of all, we make the first choice, the last choice, the only choice, to embrace the grace of God. And that is what St. Paul did. I am a miserable man. I do not do what I want to do, and that which I do not want to do, that's what I do. And yet he embraced the grace of God. And by God's grace, St. Paul was able to overcome difficulties, especially the persecutions that followed him. Yet, we don't have to think about the big things, the big decisions that we will have to confront in life. Oftentimes, our lives are just little acts and neglects that if we do not concentrate or reflect upon every now and then, will lead us to forming habits that later on will be difficult to overcome. Remember that we do not have to do evil right away in order to become evil persons. It only takes some choices that are inappropriate, choices that are not yet according to time, choices that are not yet proper for us. And this is where the enlightenment of the Holy Spirit is needed. Today's world, we are bombarded with so many choices. All of them seem to be good. But if we are properly discerning with the light of the Holy Spirit, we will be able to see that they are good at certain points in time, not all the time. That they are good according to just the right amount. That they are good because it is necessary, the necessary thing to do. And that if we exceed what is good, then it becomes evil, or we are led to doing what is evil. After this graduation, what do? You celebrate. And it's just right to celebrate. But there are those who exceed the amount of celebration. There are those who spend the whole night drinking and carousing, which is very normal for young people nowadays. But those decisions, bad decisions, could lead us to misery after just one night of drinking and carousing. And it does not have to be a celebration because of one's graduation. It could be anything and any event that is not proper and not according to measure. Lastly, just one principle that we need to remind ourselves, especially in today's world where choices are almost infinite and where we get confused by all kinds of goods presented to us. I was attending a forum between students and teachers, and one student stood up and asked the panel of speakers, he asked, is it all right for students to cheat in class? And the speaker beside me, who was a teacher, said, it is all right as long as you are not caught. And I reacted to him. I said, well, if it is all right to cheat in class as long as you're not caught. Actually, the students applauded, no, when they heard what the other teacher was saying. But in order to counteract that, I said, it is all right to cheat if nobody is looking, especially to cheat on your girlfriends. And then everybody murmured. Because it is right to cheat in class. But why isn't it right to cheat on your girlfriend or on your boyfriend? Because when you cheat in class, you're only hurting, insulting the teacher. But when you cheat on your boyfriend or your girlfriend, that hurts. And it becomes very personal. And that is why moral principles may not sound very important if they don't touch us personally. But all moral norms touch us in a very personal way if you just come to think about it. Because all moral norms are general, meaning for everybody. And what is this moral norm I'm talking about? That is being neglected, no longer being given importance today. The end does not justify the means. Romans chapter 3 verse 16. The end does not justify the means. And in today's world, especially in our country today, we don't believe in that anymore. We cheat in order to pass. So the good that we want to attain is we pass. So we cheat. That's the means. No matter if the means is evil, if our intention, our purpose is good, then it's a good thing to do. You eradicate drugs, you kill people indiscriminately. The end does not justify the means. But we do applaud and say, oh, it's okay, as long as only criminals are killed. Except that it's not only criminals who are being killed. And if they are criminals, you are studying criminology. You know that everybody has a right to due process. And yet we still applaud. The end does not justify the means. My dear friends, I think I have spoken longer than the introduction already, so I end here. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Our Lady of Fatima University, this plaque of appreciation is presented to Most Reverend Dennis C. Villarojo, the Bishop of Malolos, as graduation speaker during its commencement exercises, given this 19th day of November 2019 at the PICC Plenary Hall, Manila. Signed by Dr. Caroline Marian S. Enriquez, University President.
John Marvin M. Arojo, Hena Clarice P. Baraza, Honey Joy P. Cabajo, Lanya Patricia J. Kayanan, E.O. Evanim Evanixan Felica Tergubo El Centino, Camille Villarin Diokno, Daniela E. Doncil, Carlos Emmanuel A. Evangelista, Andrea Beatriz A. Corlales, Christian P. Galupe, Annalisa E. Garay, Camille A. Garcia, Erwin Ray C. Su, Alexa N. Makapangan, Chloe T. Masuela, Marjorie M. Nabor, Cynthia M. Noche, Chris Emil T. Ray, Amy M. Rivadillo, Patrick Harrison D. Roque, Maritoni S. Sige, John Patrick G. Tulago, Maria Victoria P. Valenzuela, the graduate of Bachelor of Science in Biology, John Liam P. Dionisio, and Annalyn G. Galaga. Thank you, Dean Loterio. The graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management, Jess Emmanuel C. Abarientos, Camille Joyce O. Abu, Lovely Ann R. Agabao, Jomet Renzo A. Alquiros, Anton P. Antibo Jr., Maybelline P. Apuli, Benjamin P. Aquino, TJ Charles S. Arceo, Eliza Catalina J. Armamento, Shem Emerson B. Arrollado, Katrina Camille M. Barloza, Giselle Joy S. Bali, Jessica S. Bautista, Peter John M. Figueras, April I. Briones, Maureen Joy S. Bruno, Kenneth Noriel R. Cabanto, Maria Cornelia Y. Cabio, Christopher Kyle B. Calderon, Dustin Troy B. Carolino, Paulo B. Celis, Chong Hee Choi, Giselle May T. Shano, Clarissa de la Cruz Contiga, Journey Colleen I. Cruz, Lazel Jubea H. Daku, Ruth Eileen P. Daes, Diana Marie M. Daliza, AJ Clarence Digia, Rico John C. De Los Santos, Maricar M. Dimaano, Odessa A. Dioneda, Alexis C. Dotimas, Eliza M. Española, Emil Joshua A. Paina, Melesio T. Fernando Jr., Eugene E. Francisco, Brian Kenneth A. Garcia, Ronnie L. Gilbuena Jr., Jonaline A. Gutierrez, Althea Ann A. Jose, Frederick Y. Unyo, Jacqueline De Leon Lacdan, Rio Ann Legaspi, Hannah Cristel Ligayo, Anthony Jess O. Macanlalay, Angelo Manay Manarin, Dean Carlo P. Manyo, Rose Ann E. Mangaron, Katrina Camille T. Maturino, Kenneth Oliver S. Mendoza, Dran Rev Alava Merlin, Cassandra C. Noliar, Julia Lawrence Aline E. Pura, Ralph Roland M. Quizon, Cindy F. Rapol, Allen S. Remolano, Lay Ann A. Sagibo, Rex Angelo S. Salvador, Darnell John S. Sebastian, Jing Yung Su, Daniel D. Sunga, Jefferson B. Sungya, Maria Grace Evie Tejon, Mika Rose Valeriano, Ryan Christopher Biado, and Mariel G. Villanueva. The graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Travel Management, Picc Hayes Adriano, Gian Isaiah T. Agudelo, Mary Iris B. Alamo, Angelica A. Albios, Echel L. Alegre, Rubiniel Ann C. Alfaro, Maureen Ruby C. Branzuela, Karen A. Cagadas, Perry C. Carabuena, Laika Rizel R. Caralde, James C. M. Carandan, Ella Gale H. Castro, Zaisarin O. Cascoverde, Denise Alison Cipriano, Janbel L. Claridades, Justin Daniel M. Cleopas, Patricia Marie G. Cortez, Maria Angelica C. Pudiaman, Annalisa de Guzman, Michelle C. De Jesus, Lou Marnelli del Rosario, Gabriel C. De la Cruz, Razel K. G. De la Cruz, Sidney D. De la Cruz, John Lawrence B. De Ramas, January Kate C. Diaz, Adrian Paul L. Divino, Phi F. Emperado, Mary Ann F. Gazelo, Marjan G. Galaman, James Nico Z. Gagliarde, Danica F. Gaurino, Maria Charlene de los Santos Gorme, Leslie Joy C. Giwins, Ira D. Hanto, Norlene Joy C. Herrera, Hiron C. Huertas, Jeff San Diego Ignacio, Francis Adrian G. Ilano, Maria Francia R. Laya, Hannah Eliza Faye B. Magano, Maria Angelica Catherine de Jesus Mendoza, Wency C. Mongas, Hannah Luisa M. Mortos, Jean G. Naboa, Jezame G. Naboa, Jeric de Guzman Napire, Genevieve Shan Jacobe G. Nukum, Rizal Faith S. Ognay, Patricia F. Oleres, Gurjit B. Pabla, Maika Aaron B. Padilla, John Christian A. Pagnes, Hershey Rose G. Pascual, Maria Rosel B. Pendon, Jonalisa Ramento, Sergio Alfred C. Ramos, Maylene S. Royo, Colleen A. Salagubang, Clarence Grace M. Sarayan, Crystal May M. Shamera, Anzairil R. Suko, Charlotte Jennifer C. Gillian Mageline M. Tapay, Paula C. Trinidad, Charissa Tungpalan, Rima Gia D. Balerano, Maria Janelle Bival, Christian S. Villanueva, the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics, Melody C. Ibrahim and Erica Joy De Leon Serrano. The graduate of the 2-year Hotel and Restaurant Services, Alexander Benedict F. Carrion. The graduate of the Bachelor of Science in Accounting Technology, Sherlyn May N. Bahamonde, Nicole Kate R. Basilio, Annalyn B. Camino, Andre Joseph B. De Guzman, Gian Enrico Rafael De Pusoy, Aaron Jan M. Donaire, Maria Teresa N. Eden, Maria Isabela Evangelista, Val Christian Fabregas, Christine Angela L. Gatbunton, Winona Zaira Zamora Jaime, Roldan Angelo G. Malasador, Mary Grace M. Marcos, Julian Yen O. Mayo, Kisha Teresi Medina, Irene May M. Pabilando, Shandiv S. Bunay, DJ R. Punzalan, Yonghan Kim, Arvan Kinobik J. Reyataza, Jella May P. Reyes, Lerby Claire D. Valles, Eliza Chris S. Binyas. The graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Banking, Adriana G. Carpio, Juben M. Eugenio, Zaira May P. Ilustre, Reynalyn Uwa, Giselle Joy B. Lim Nicole Denise R. Lopez, Michael John D. Martin, John Marvic T. Moreno, Jezame M. Nobleza, Jasmine Joy S. Santa Maria. The graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management. Eliza May D. Agama, Angelo D. Agleja, David Nico G. Alfaro, Arwin Alili, Patricia Joy S. Batario, Kim Diego S. Boral, Lorraine B. Cabales, Joanne A. Canilao, Picc A. de Guzman, Janred C. de los Reyes, Rosel May S. Doon, Jim Claude E. Dueñas, Dominic L. Portich, Sharon Rose Ilustre, Vanessa T. Mandigma, Mika H. Medina, Matthew T. Opiaza, Aldaren B. Ortiz, Michelle Ann R. Raz, Camille L. Sabangan, Christopher G. Stevens, John Albert Takuge, Ken Daniel Tejero, Maria Clarice C. Tejada, Danica May M. Tugong Banwa, and Christopher J. C. Villaruz. The graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Operations and Supply Chain Management. Maria Karen B. Caco, Joseph Ilaya, Grace B. Ma, Mark Anthony P. Uy, Jomel M. Yu. Thank you, Dean Cordoba.